Space, humanity's last horizon. These are the records and expeditions of the Federation starship Lovelace. Assigned an ongoing galactic charter, the intrepid crew of the Lovelace explores the excitement of strange new worlds, encounters new life forms and new civilizations, and ultimately seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Star Trek Adventures Loveless. My name is Nicotine. I'm joined today by a fantastic cast of wonderful role players, and before we get into them, I just want to talk to you, the viewer, for one moment. Star Trek Adventures Loveless by Fable Scraps is a show designed for people who are casual Twitch viewers or people who are new to the Star Trek world. You don't necessarily need a ton of Star Trek lore knowledge to follow the show, and there is no. It's not like a show where you have to have seen like all of the previous episodes. It's very accessible. To that end, we have a extensive catalog of past episodes in the form of VODs on YouTube, here on Twitch, and on podcasting apps such as Spotify or Stitcher. You can join our community at Discord at fablescraps.com/Discord and see our going live notifications at twitter.com/fablescraps. With all that said, one more thing. You, the Twitch viewer, have the unique opportunity to affect the show in meaningful ways through the clever introduction of currency in exchange for fate points. Sorry, threat or momentum. We have another show on Fable Scraps called Doomlore where they use fate points. Threat or momentum. Threat points are points that I, the DM, may use in order to introduce complications and create conflict for the crew. The crew may conversely use momentum points to make rerolls or learn information about a certain scene, etc. You can learn more about that with exclamation point coin in chat. That said, thank you so very much for your support. We're going to go around and get everyone's audio levels situated. So if we get to a role player in this wonderful cast, go ahead and spam their corresponding number so that we can know if their audio volume is okay. If it's not okay, tell us what needs to be changed. We're going to start with Captain Lockstead, Fist of the Walrus.
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus, and I play Captain Lockstead here on the show. I hope everything's sounding good. Good? Ones in the chat? We good? But I'm a role player, and every once in a while I'll delve into variety here on Twitch. Catch me over at Twitch and Twitter at Fist of the Walrus. And I'm excited for today's episode, and a little nervous since last episode I did some really big stuff. That was some really big news. So waiting to see who at Starfleet doesn't appreciate that truth coming out.
Me too. Let's see some ones. Next up is Lock the Raven. If Lock sounds good, let's see some twos. Lock the Raven.
Hi everybody, I'm Lock the Raven. I play Commander Herrick here on Star Trek Loveless. You can also catch me on Doomlore every Friday as Ohm13 here on Fable Scraps. I also do variety streaming and roleplay on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lock the Raven, spelled like it sounds.
Okay, perfect. I think Lock sounds probably good now, right? Go ahead and say some more words, Lock.
Yes, hello, I'm Lock the Raven. You'd better say this is better.
Okay. One more time. Give me something else.
Yep, okay, just gonna keep talking.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Locke. Next up is Aaron Black.
Hi, my name is Aaron Black. I play Lieutenant Commander Gregory Belmont, and I am a writer that put out a book last year. Wow, the months are ticking by. Holy shit. You want to know more about that, you can find me on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes.
Fantastic. Thank you, Aaron. I see a bunch of 3s. We're good. Next up is Enovan. If Enovan sounds good, let's see some 4s.
Hello there, my name is Enovan, a streamer here on Twitch. Typically I stream roleplay games and chill games. I'm at twitch.tv/Enovan, that's ENEVUN.
Okay, perfect. My name is Nicotine. If I sound all right, let's see some 5s. I'm one of the people here behind Fable Scraps, and I really appreciate you. I think if everyone sounds good, then we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, Fist, take it away.
Captain's log, stardate 44706.7. After recent political events, we were assigned a remote mission to map a particular methane world as far away as possible from the neutral zone. Along the way, we received an urgent distress call and are intercepting to investigate. Methane world, is it? I can't imagine that's going to smell very good.
Well, Captain, I believe we can get some filtering apparatus situated for us, if need be.
Well, we'll certainly have the time, considering we'll have to see what this distress beacon's all about. Do we have any encryption? Have we been able to decipher any more about this distress call?
I haven't.
Lieutenant Commander?
I haven't any. I don't know. Have I?
You would know that it's just a very simple, basic distress beacon. It's just a repeating sequence of numbers that essentially just correlate to some "please help us" Morse code style kind of thing.
No, Captain. It's pretty basic information. I don't think we're going to know much more until we get there.
Very well. Computer. What's our ETA for that?
At your current rate, the Loveless should be within hailing range of this vessel in 0.4 hours.
What speed are we traveling at?
Warp 6.
Bump it to warp 7.
Increasing engine power.
That'll be all. Very well. Seems it gives us a little time. Now, as far as the preparations for the methane world, make sure the filtration systems are well inspected. I can't imagine being down there will be a pleasant occasion.
Oh, absolutely, Captain. There's a few different wearable devices that we can use. Are we going to be, and I don't know how much we have specs on the world, I guess I should look to see if we can transport down if needed or take the shuttle. And then I'm going to try and bring up any information I have on atmospheric issues for that planet.
Commander Belmont, you have spent the previous week, as the ship has been en route to this backwater system, constructing and designing a very particular style of relay. You know that this planet is of interest to the Federation because it's very difficult to scan it from long-range sensors. It's suspected that there's some issue with scanning it from orbit. So you've planned for a contingency of being able to create something on the surface to relay scans from the surface up to the orbiting ship.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, Captain, I will make sure to have a couple of contingencies in place for us with whatever we need once we get there, and I will offer them to you as needed.
Excellent. All of that aside, you don't think this is some sort of punishment, do you? For what happened back on Deep Space 7000?
No, absolutely not. I mean, if anything, in line with Federation standards. You know, we have to be honest. We have to be forward with the truth. Right, Commander Herrick?
That would be correct, Lieutenant Commander.
We're getting sent to a fart planet. Let's be honest with ourselves here. It doesn't seem like, you know, just an average everyday mission. I'm used to, you know, investigating, mapping uncharted territory and worlds, but don't you think it's a bit cruel for them to be sending us to a particularly unpleasant place?
Well,
not to mention its location, you have to admit. It's very strange. Not to question Starfleet, but I think this is some sort of punishment, or at least a reprimand in that case.
well, I can understand that, Captain. However, farts are actually made up of 59% nitrogen, 21% hydrogen, 9% carbon dioxide. I mean, there's very little methane in there to begin with. So, I mean, I don't know specifically if that would be a reasoning, and that seems a little petty of Starfleet to do that.
It does, doesn't it? How do you know that about farts off the top of your head?
Well, I don't. Back in the academy, some of the guys, we were doing some experiments. You know how it is.
Do I want to? I don't think I
Herrick
want to
is
know.
listening to this exchange with just clearly has no idea what either of them are talking about.
It's a human
But he knows
thing.
enough to not not want to know either.
Farting beakers.
It's a human. Just a human thing.
As you were.
Captain,
Aye.
Yes, Commander
I'm
Herrick.
unfamiliar with the designation you have given this planet.
Well, you see, I've called it a fart planet because,
Herrick types something up on his console and begins to read through the planets like, this is classified as a methane planet, sir.
well, methane can be found in a human fart, which is an expulsion of gas from
Well, technically,
a
that
body.
it's only 7%. I'm sorry.
Why? Do you have more information about this? Maybe you should be explaining this to the commander, because I clearly lack the fart knowledge
So the
that
planet
you have.
is full of human gas.
Well, no. I mean, no.
Yes, it is.
Curious.
It does. No, you said it contains 7%. It is containing some human gas.
I'm just saying it's not.
It's not completely comprised of it, but it's not necessarily a pleasant thing.
Well, I mean, that's not true either. I'm sorry. Please go ahead, Ram.
Methane itself is actually quite odorless.
Is it?
Yes, I don't think you would have any issue with your noses.
No, sulfur.
All
On
thinking
the other
of
hand,
sulfur, you stupid.
sulfur on the other hand is definitely one of the. That's the sort of rotten egg smell. Have you?
Oh. You know, see, that was what was really puzzling to me. I thought
Herrick
the
has gone
methane-
back to just looking like, what the fuck is happening right now? He's actually, no, Herrick has begun to read the mission log while those two have just...
Right. So, the only thing that I'm very concerned about is the flammability of the atmosphere itself, Captain.
Wait, do you hear that? Are we receiving something?
Captain,
Yes, computer.
we are receiving a transmission from the vessel in question.
Oh, are we already within hailing frequency?
You have been arguing about farts for 45 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, discussing really more than arguing.
Discussion, an educated dialogue between colleagues about farts. But yes, we shall send it through.
Federation vessel! Federation vessel, can you hear me? Do you read?
You're coming in a bit fuzzy. This is Captain Eugene Lockstead of the USS Lovelace.
Lovelace! Lovelace, this is the Wayfinder. We need emergency help.
Is there... What exactly is going on? Can you specify?
Something's wrong with our plasma coils. Could you scan them, please, and just tell us what the problem is where our engineers can't find it?
Of course. We'll send that over as soon as we get the data. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, conduct
Aye,
a
Captain.
scan to the vessel. See what's going on with that.
Aye. Are we within range for that scan?
Yes. The Lovelace has, just made it out of warp.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh,
Hey,
and they're gone.
now you're out of warp.
Okay.
Those were torpedoes. Uh-oh.
Wrong button. Shouldn't put that right next to the scan button. Sorry, Captain. I'll recall those. I think I have time.
On your engineer station at the bridge of the USS Lovelace, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you have a short-range scan that's coming in. It's about 95% of the way complete. You can tell that the vessel is a trading vessel. It's got the same design as like any other, low-quality shipping barge, and its plasma manifold is leaking externally in a way that is not actually detrimental to any loss of life. It probably won't ignite. You'd give the chances of an actual explosion like 10%.
Okay.
It could probably be fixed, but you would probably need to bring an engineering team over.
Right. Captain, I'm getting the scans back, and it doesn't look particularly dangerous. They probably they'd need a hand, I'm thinking, just judging by the vessel itself, to get it under control, but it's venting outward into space, so there's no real danger to the crew currently.
Very well. Let's go ahead and relay that and see if they are still in need of assistance. Very strange that they wouldn't be able to fix that themselves. Computer, you patch through to the vessel again.
Frequency open.
We've just conducted a scan, and we've found that the issue that you're having isn't exactly a detrimental one. Do you need assistance repairing it?
You're saying it's not detrimental?
No, not at all, actually. It can be fixed easily. Do you have an engineering crew, or shall we send someone over to help repair?
Oh, well, we don't really have anything to pay you with.
There's no need. We don't accept payment.
Well, that would be great. Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Very well. Did you need us to send somebody over to help repair
please.
your vessel?
We're very understaffed.
Very well. Shall send somebody over very shortly.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. Captain out. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, I would like you to assemble an away team of engineers so you can help with this issue. In the meantime, we'll just keep in close proximity. Lieutenant Ram, just keep us close to the vessel. If anything happens, we'll just keep an eye out on the leak.
Sure thing, Captain.
Excellent.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I think Belmont would probably look at the duty list to see who isn't on duty specifically, not to take anyone off of watch or anything like that, for the engineering team.
Currently, Ensign Salixon is available. Their work constructing the relay is just about done.
Okay, so I think I would probably go ahead and tap them to get prepared and grab some equipment for fixing the manifold.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Captain,
Yes, computer.
transporter coordinates received.
Excellent. Well, Lieutenant Commander, whenever you're ready with your team, head on over.
Aye, Captain, I'll get on it right away. And I would probably relay to Salixon just to meet me at the transporter and then wait for him, and then we'll go on over.
Sure. You meet Salixon in the transporter room. Lieutenant Commander Belmont. I wasn't really told what the exact issue was, so I just brought my whole tool bag. I hope that's okay.
You know, honestly, that is probably for the best. It looks like it's just a plasma manifold. This is fairly routine for us. I know you know your way around it, but, you know, you never know what can crop up. I actually brought a fair amount of my tools as well, so we'll be all right.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm ready when you are. So do you want to?
Yeah, after you, please.
Okay. You both end up on top of the transporter pad, and moments later, you find yourself aboard a transport vessel. There are lots of people kind of scurrying around very energetically. Everyone's a little scared and nervous. Everyone has this pronounced ridges around their eyebrows and along down the side of their face, and everyone's just a little bit shorter than everyone on the Loveless.
Like noticeably a little bit shorter.
Not to an extreme degree, just like a good 3 to 5 inches shorter.
Okay. All right. So I think upon getting there, I'll just probably lean over to Salixon and say, "Have you ever been on a vessel like this before? A trading vessel?"
No, sir. Just simulations.
Oh well, I mean that's I would count that. You know, I mean, considering how holodeck technology and whatnot is nowadays, this is going to be routine, I'm sure.
Salixon just looks around up at the ceiling and notices that you're in sort of a cargo bay and can spot the plasma relays and just kind of. It looks simple enough.
Yeah.
It's no Excelsior, right?
Oh, I mean, obviously not. These vessels, usually they try and keep them as simple as possible to make maintenance easy. So I can't imagine we're going to have too much of a problem. Wow, that keeps going.
Yeah, it does. It goes just about as far as you can see. The crowd is sort of shifted and pushed apart by a kind of an older man in a uniform that's very poorly kept. It's got stains all over it, but it still has big poofy epaulets. It looks a little silly on him. He's so old and short. And he comes sort of stumbling up to you and just, Loveless?
Yes, you can call me Gregory. Hi.
Hello,
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Gregory. My name's Captain Janice. I'm the captain of the Wayfinder. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for your help. We were all pretty scared. But you're saying it's not detrimental, so.
No, it shouldn't be from what we've seen. I mean, I don't want to give you any false information. It's always best for us to look first, but just from a scan, and they're pretty thorough, we didn't see anything too dangerous.
All right. Well, I don't understand heads or tails of the engineering side of things, so I'm just going to put you in touch with the head engineer here. All right? Does that sound good?
That fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to loop you in with my granddaughter. Her name is Maya.
Maya, okay.
Suddenly, from through the crowd, you notice movement. Lieutenant Commander Belmont. The most beautiful, beridged woman you've ever seen in your life, with a tiny tool belt, an engineering outfit, a little smudge of grease on her face.
You're getting space married.
Wow. I'm going to say this audibly. Salixon can hear it.
And so does everyone else.
Salixon looks a little bewildered, like, okay.
I mean, right? I'm going to nudge it.
Salixon just kind of, Yes.
Salixon's Andorian, right?
Salixon is
he
Salixon
Andorian?
Andorian? I
I
can't.
can't remember. I can't remember if it's Reich or Salixon.
Yeah,
is Andorian,
Salixon is
right?
Andorian. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
Salixon
yeah,
is
okay.
Andorian.
I just want to make sure.
Salixon's just like, yeah, yes,
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
sure.
I get it.
Okay.
Gonna awkwardly.
Maya is going to just walk a little closer and just introduce herself. Hello, hi, my name is Maya. I'm the chief engineer here. I'm gonna walk you through some of the issues we've been having, show you all the logs. We're still trying to track down where the problem was, so maybe we can get some of your scans.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Don't worry. We're gonna help you out. Salixon, give her some scans. Trent. You know what I'm saying.
Right away, Lieutenant Commander. Salixon hands over the tricorder. Back aboard the Loveless. It's been several hours, and Captain Lockstead, Lieutenant Ram, and Commander Herrick, you're all at your stations on the bridge, just sort of keeping tabs and everything. And the computer chimes in.
Again. Captain.
Yes, computer.
Captain, I am again detecting increased heart levels and stress hormone in Lieutenant Commander Belmont.
God, I hope he's all right. Go ahead and patch me through to Belmont.
Patching you through now, sir. Channel open.
Belmont?
Yeah, Captain.
Are you okay? The computer just informed me that you have elevated stress levels. Is everything good?
Oh,
is it a bigger job than you expected? Do we need to send people down? Are you in trouble?
Everything's fine. I think at this point, Belmont has almost put his hand over the communication just to try and Captain, it's fine, Captain.
What's got you stressed? Why are you stressed? Is everything good? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Is somebody holding you hostage?
No, Captain.
Are you trying to tell me that you are in trouble, but you can't tell me that you're in trouble because they have you at gunpoint already? Do you need somebody over there now?
No, Captain.
Blink
I'm fine.
twice. Wait, don't blink. Actually, tap twice.
All right, and I'm gonna click once, and I think it's gonna cut the transmission. I'm gonna immediately realize and go, oh shit, and then get it back.
Was that
Captain?
a yes? Herrick?
Captain.
Oh, wait, yes?
I'm sorry,
What's
Captain.
going on?
That was my mistake. I'm sorry. My hand slipped. Everything's fine here. There's no concern. I'm just talking to the chief engineer right now, and she's
was she stressing you out? What's going on? Is it
no,
what's happening?
No, Captain, we're fine here. Absolutely fine. And when I have more, I will give that over to you as soon as I have more
More what?
information.
Oh, information.
Yes.
She's stressing you out? What's going on? Was she,
No, everything's fine, Captain.
Is it
Just
going
be
over your
cool.
head?
Just be cool, Captain.
All right, no, you just had me worried. The computer had me worried there for a second.
Right.
Please submit your query.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call for you again, computer. You did tell me he had elevated stress levels. I mean, what else was in that report?
Unknown.
Oh, okay. Well, just checking up on you, Belmont. Just wanted to make sure everything's all right.
Thank you, Captain. I actually very much appreciate it. You're a great captain, and I should probably and then I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna hit the call.
I mean,
Whoops.
Disregard.
So, it has now been about a day. You've had to send Salixon back to the Loveless several times to replicate some very important parts for some upgrades to their system. And the Wayfinder is now just about ready to get underway. Both Captain Janice and Maya have both beamed over to the Loveless to talk to Captain Lockstead. You're all in the bridge, and Captain, you're showing Captain Janice around.
Well, here is actually my ready room, where if I'm going to be on any mission. I'd like to meditate here, and it's quite a nice little thing. You got a little garden in there and many various plants just to help me distress.
Where do you sleep? This is your quarters?
Well, no, this is not my quarters. This is my ready room. This is essentially how I prepare myself for the missions and,
Two quarters?
I'm sorry? Yes, I get 2 quarters,
I
They
knew
both have
the
their function.
Loveless was big. I didn't realize it was 2 captain's quarters big. You know what I mean?
Well,
Wow.
we do have quite a large staff on.
Yeah, I remember back.
on the
Yeah,
ship.
back when I got my first ship, it was just just a tiny little box. The captain would have to sleep in, smaller than the rest of the crew's quarters. You know what I mean? Just this tiny little pod, really.
Well, I count myself very fortunate to be on a very large ship that is very accommodating with much room.
Yeah, Captain, I hate to be, so ungrateful, but we really do have to go. It's not a great area of space for us to just have a barge in. Do you understand?
I understand. No, it's fine. I don't take any offense at all if you have to get underway. I'm just,
The captain
Sure.
looks stressed in a way that isn't, couldn't simply just be, related to having technical problems with the ship. It's
is
been
there
very,
anything else? Sorry.
it's been very kind of you to, to offer your assistance and everything. We really gotta get out of here.
Of course. If there's anything else that we can do for you before you leave, we'll be more than happy to assist. It's really no trouble at all. If there is anything else.
No, really. Honestly, you've done more than enough. Thank you so much for all of your help and everything. It's very kind of you. We look very favorably on the Federation.
Does Lockstead, see the signs of, no, there's something more to it, and can I investigate that?
Yeah, I think you could make a roll. It'll be like an insight and command roll, I guess, with a complication
Okay.
of 1 and a task roll of 2.
Slide 1, task, or complication 1, task roll 2?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a full success. Okay. Yeah, you notice that the captain is just sort of fidgeting and awkward and sort of nervous.
I haven't made you uncomfortable inviting you on the bridge or
No.
assisting
no,
you, have I?
It's nothing like that. It's just my people have a superstition about this area of space. It's eons old. We've heard every Corvalin has heard it since birth. Just don't go there, it's there be monsters,
I've heard similar a tale from Earth where I was told stories about a place called the Bermuda Triangle where you wouldn't want your ship to ever be found in those waters. Same superstitions and mysteries abound about how ships go missing there. So what, pray tell, exactly happens in this area of space? Are there any
Nothing.
particular stories?
It's fairy tales. Just every Corvalin has heard it since birth. So I've got a whole ship full of superstitious, angry, sailors who are just kind of itching to get out of here.
Oh, I can understand that. If you had the time, I'd love to hear. Of course, I don't mean to pry, but any ones in particular that have them worried?
No, just whole ships turning up months after their due date with no crew on board, or I don't know, just nonsense tales. It's just nonsense.
Of course. Well, duly noted. We'll, hopefully just superstition, but very interesting. Very interesting to hear. Well, I won't keep you. If your sailors are, well, your crew is uneasy with being here, I'm more than happy to let you take your leave, and we'll be on our way.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you so much. We're heading over to Risa. Maybe we can swing you some kind of nice deal.
Oh, well, I can see. I get the feeling that they're also eager to go there.
Well, have a great rest of your trip, and thank you so much for all the help.
You as well, and have fun, Risa.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont,
Yes.
you are walking through the corridors with Maya, giving a little tour.
Right. And down there is one of the well, okay, so we had to convert this cargo bay. We found, it's a long story, but my therapist is in there. I know how silly that sounds, but that's her room.
There's a strange sensation of both hot and cold emanating from Cargo Bay 2, and you decide you really don't want to open that door.
So we're gonna keep going. So if I can ask you a question though, so
Yes.
yours is it's a generational ship, like it's
Well, it's a family business.
yeah. I know a little bit about those, but I haven't really had the chance to sort of see or experience one. How is it working with family that close?
Oh, it's wonderful. There's nothing more important than family.
I can understand that. That's good. That's good. Family is very important. And actually, down this way, have you ever seen a holodeck before? We have two.
Oh, only on space stations.
Right. So, but you have experienced them. I mean,
I've
it's
never
like-
had the money to just go to one.
Oh, it doesn't cost money. I can, if you want. There's a there's a couple programs we should avoid. If you want to go take a look.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
Yeah, right this way.
She takes your arm and
Okay.
just kind of happily strolls by through the corridors and down several flights. You're all kind of just giddy from the experience.
Wow. So
You finally find your way to the holodeck. Holodeck 1.
Okay. So let me just ask you a series of questions. So, are you feeling a beach scene or a forest? I mean, what would you like to see?
Oh, I'd like to see your home world.
Oh, you want to see Earth? Well, it
Yeah.
has all of that. So, I guess I'll show you my home area in Michigan. Yeah, that'll be great. And then I'm gonna start putting in for St. Joseph, Michigan, and
Loading
near the water.
Belmont 3.
I showed
Fan-
you my Michigan. Please respond.
Oh God. Okay, I think it should be ready. So, after you.
The room around you becomes envelops you in forest and green trees of Michigan. You can hear birds in the distance.
So, something really interesting. Hundreds of years ago, this was mostly just square level, like there were roads that vehicles would physically drive on, and they would just travel, and there were houses, but after that war that I mentioned, there was a lot that happened, and this is one of the areas that they actually spent a lot of time sort of cleaning up, and they left it naturally like this, and it just grew.
You can
into a
tell that
forest.
she's not listening. She's just she's just watching the scenery and taking it in. It's beautiful.
Oh well.
You grew up here?
Yes, I did. Well, sort of. My father was in Starfleet, and I did do a fair amount of travel, but our home was here. So,
It's perfect.
well, that's really nice of you to say. I mean,
She spins around on her heels and walks towards you and kisses you deeply.
Yeah, I would lean in hard.
Now come the eggplant.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont,
Yes, computer.
the chief engineer of the Wayfarer, is requested.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I think our time is unfortunately up. I'm sorry. That's so stupid.
She just giggles a little bit.
I'm.
That's okay. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here.
You meet back in the transporter room. Captain Lockstead, everyone is there, including the Captain Janice and Maya. Ensign Salixon is at the controls. Well, Captain, thank you again for all of your help. We have to be off, but we really, truly appreciate everything. And thank you, Lieutenant Commander Belmont Gregory, for all of your assistance as well.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah.
Farewell.
Of course.
Maya just gives you, kind of goo-goo eyes. Just Captain Janice nods to the transporter operator, to Salixon. Salixon nods back and just, nods back and just
Blast them into space.
Did you not do that? Oh,
spaces them.
I was about to say, did you not do the maintenance, Alexon? What are you doing?
I'm trying to
Not
fix
on
it.
this
I'm trying
Christian starship.
Do you know how this looks?
So everyone's gone. You are all in the transporter room alone. Ensign Salixon is just sort of staring at you, Lieutenant Commander Belmont. Just, should I go back to the finishing the relay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you would.
It's
Thank you
almost
so
done.
much.
Yeah. I'll request your presence in another maybe 2 hours just to overlook everything. I think it's just about done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll be
Okay.
fine.
Very
Go
well.
ahead.
They just stride off.
Lieutenant Commander, it's none of my business, really, but the computer notified me just a few moments ago that your stress levels were elevated, and I just wanted to check, is everything good? You fine? You need like a little reprieve, maybe a little holodeck time? I'm just, just as a concerned captain.
No, Captain. I mean, to be perfectly... Okay, first, I'm actually surprised that the computer is monitoring me that closely, and I might have to take
It's
I'm sorry,
very
computer, never...
interesting, actually.
No, never mind, computer. Never mind.
While this
I don't
is
know why either.
happening,
The computer
Eric
seems to
once
be-
again is looking at Belmont and the captain even needing to ask, like, what was all that about? He just-
Anyway, no. I mean, I don't mind, being sort of forthcoming with all this. I think Maya and I had a some sort of connection there in the beginning. I don't want to say sparks flew.
Did she stress you out? What's going on? I don't understand.
she
Did you
did.
get into an argument?
No, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. And I and.
So you settled your differences and now you're good. And so it was like some argument. You had an argument. Maybe you saw engineer. Because she was an engineer too. Did you have one of those discussions? You did debate. What's going on?
No, Captain. She kissed me, Captain.
Can Lockstead please not know what sex is?
So.
Captain,
Yes, computer.
the Wayfarer has left orbit.
With Salixon on it?
Negative. Salixon is doing engineering.
Captain, he was just here. He's gonna go do the relay. He's getting right back to that. It's no. We're all on
thank-
board.
Thank God.
Shall I request Salixon for you, Captain?
No, that's okay, computer.
Shall I requisition Salixon for you, Captain?
No, that's okay, computer. Also, computer, could you stop sending me reports about Lieutenant Commander Belmont's?
Yes, I would also appreciate that.
Query not understood about Lieutenant Commander Belmont's what?
his hormone levels, stress levels at any given time. I do not need a play-by-play of how he's feeling.
Impossible. One of my primary functions is to ascertain the health and ability of each member of the crew.
Forward that to Commander Herrick, please.
Understood.
Oh my god! You're such an ass! Oh my god! Herrick sees this directive come up and then just goes into LCARS and has it sent to a folder that he will not be notified of.
I'm gonna die one day because of this this move.
That'll then be backfed into the medical bay.
Oh, no, and I don't know anything about it. Right.
You, Lieutenant Ram, are aware that you are only about 45 minutes at Warp 6 from your destination, the planet. The methane world. Do you...
Captain?
Yeah.
We are
Yes,
currently
Ram?
43 minutes away from our destination, the Fart Planet, as you referenced.
But it.
Yes.
Or was it Fart World?
Oh,
Fartabella world.
Lieutenant Ram, let's not refer to it as fart. Although I did call it that. I just don't want to be reminded.
All right, I'll just call it the Methane Planet from here on out, not
Thank
the
you.
Fart World.
Thank you, Lieutenant Ram. Thank you.
Lieutenant Ram, you turn your heels, walk back to the bridge through a turbo lift, and find yourself at the helm of the USS Lovelace. Pushing the ship to Warp 7, you manage to get an ETA of about 5 minutes. The rest of the crew finds their way to the bridge as well.
excuse me.
You all right, Lieutenant Commander?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm just a little distracted. I'll be all right, though. Thank you.
Herrick will spend this next 5 minutes redirecting the health updates of Lieutenant Commander Belmont from his station back into the medbay computer.
Sure. There is a relay in the med bay that's basically just a library of health information related to the crew.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont.
There is an incredible depth of knowledge available on every single crew member there. It is locked behind rank. Only the captain and commander kind of rank can see it. But in the absence of an actual ship's doctor, per se, that's kind of necessary. As you get closer to this planet, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, Captain Lockstead, and Commander Herrick, you all feel that very familiar, strange sensation of both heat and cold. And Captain Lockstead, you hear with your mind a very distinct
Captain. Captain Lockstead.
Hello?
It is Ada, the ship's counselor.
Oh. Ada, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong, Ada?
I
Is
did not
everything
mean to
okay?
frighten you. I do this all the time.
Yes.
Would you prefer I did not?
No, that's just, maybe say, hello,
Is
this
there a
is
form that is
Ada.
preferable to you?
Well, it is speaking directly to my mind. Maybe just address that. You are the one doing to say, hey, it's Ada. I'm now speaking directly into your mind, Captain. Be nice.
I would not mind assuming a form that is more comfortable to your mind.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can do that. This is perfectly fine as is. I don't think
Understood.
it's
Permission to enter the
necessary.
bridge, Captain.
Permission granted, of course.
Captain, you see, what can only really be described in terms that your brain can understand, this large sinking void begin to take hold over the ship's door. The automatic door does not open, but through it you can see, or not see, a vast blackness of space, and it slowly envelops the bridge from the turbo lift door, and it is getting closer and closer.
Ah! Oh God!
Captain?
They
Ah!
can all see. Do they all see this or just him?
Everyone can see it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ada's coming to the bridge. I presume that's
Is it in the bridge now?
It's slowly filling the floor of the bridge, yeah.
Belmont's waving. So, hey, Ada.
How used to this? Yeah, I was gonna say Herrick just kind of looks over and just greetings.
Hope you're doing well today.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to this. But yes, good to have you on the bridge. Hey, Dad, what was it that you were meaning to discuss?
Captain, this destination. I can feel it.
Feel what?
Something terrible.
How do you mean? Like,
There is warmth in every corner of my known space. But here is desolate of warmth. It is devoid of comfort, of love. It is a vacuum.
I don't understand.
The goo begins to recede from the floor and coagulate at your feet, Captain Lockstead. Directly in front of the captain's chair, it begins to take a greater form. It's as though light is unable to exit whatever black void this is, and it gets slowly taller and taller, this mound, until it creates this kind of elongated, vaguely animated tentacle of shape. And it gets ever closer to you and your face and your body. The end of this tentacle, Captain Lockstead.
Extend your hand, Captain Lockstead.
Then,
Extend it further.
A small sack of some kind of fluid is extruded into your palm. It's about the size of your communicator.
Captain, this will
What is this?
allow me to communicate to you through the vastness of space. Please keep it with you.
of course, I shall.
Be gentle. It is me.
Very well. I will not be clenching this fist. Then, I'll be very careful. I appreciate this. Whatever is on that planet, it is still in our directive to explore it. So, we will proceed with caution and find exactly what's going on there, regardless.
Captain, you are sweating.
Well, it's now very stressful.
Is everything all right?
Well, the way you describe this planet as being a vacuum of all warmth and love, I am quite concerned.
We are concerned.
Really noted. But we will press on, regardless of the mission. We have been assigned it, and it is our duty. This help is appreciated greatly.
The goo recedes.
Hi, Ada.
Bye.
I just really like that phrase.
The goo.
Lieutenant Ram, D-warp is imminent. You're almost there.
Well, that was very
Captain?
Oh
foreboding.
my goo.
Go aside, we are exiting warp soon.
I want a full scan of that planet, the surrounding areas. I want every I dotted, every T crossed. I want to know everything about what we're getting ourselves into. A vacuum devoid of warmth and love? That's certainly a dangerous and most ominous place to be.
Will do,
God,
Captain.
I don't want to be going here or put anyone into this sort of risk, but now it does have... Is it bad that I'm now curious as to what this could possibly be, and am actually feeling a little excited about it too?
No,
I
don't-
believe, Captain,
It's a little
that is
weird.
what would be described as human nature.
Well, there's
I guess-
also. Oh, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
All I was saying is I guess that's our curse, is our curiosity. There is a saying, isn't there? Curiosity is found most commonly in cats. I believe that's the old metaphor.
I believe that is correct.
I
Why
do
cats?
believe the saying is most commonly referred to as curiosity killed the cat. The
I don't like
lesser-known
that one.
completion is that satisfaction brought it back.
Well, there's also a saying or something similar. It's Call of the Void. Have you ever heard it?
Unfamiliar.
Assuming
It's-
orbit around Petaria 3.
We'll get to it later. I can go ahead and do some scans, Captain.
Of course. Conduct full scan. Lieutenant
Aye.
Ram, be on the lookout for any abnormalities and report any that come in.
Dang,
Will do, Captain.
Lieutenant Ram and Lieutenant Commander Belmont, your scans show nothing. You can see the planet, and your sensors can tell that there's a planet there, but beyond that, there is nothing. It is extraordinarily difficult to get a lock on exactly how far down the surface is, although optically you can tell there is a surface, and it appears to be ice. Beyond that, there is very little information.
Nothing on my scanners, Captain.
Yeah, I'm getting the same. I'm going to go ahead and pass this to their consoles. Not that they're going to see anything, but I mean, from what I can tell, this is... I don't think we're going to get much out of the scanners from up here, no matter what I do, so... Oh, that's strange.
Well, I guess we're only really going to find out why this planet is so, well, peculiar in nature if we go down there and investigate ourselves. Should set an away team. Looks very cold down there, so let's be sure to fit ourselves appropriately and
Lieutenant,
Commander Herrick.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Commander Herrick, how do you feel about being just us, the bridge crew, being the away team? I don't think bringing any security personnel is going to do us any good down there.
Unorthodox, but not out of the ordinary.
Oh, well, just wanted your thoughts on it. With this sort of report that we've received from Ada, it really does seem, well, extremely dangerous, and I hate to put any more at risk.
I understand, Captain. But Ada is speaking of a feeling. Is she not?
She is, however, the way she has described it, I would not wish any member of this crew to face that peril. To not know love, to not know warmth. It's truly shaken her to her core, whatever it is that's on this planet. And we must figure out what it is. Must discover the source of it. Shouldn't expose any more than we have to whatever it is.
Yes, Captain. But something else to consider is that Ada is extremely empathic, and thus something that may affect the sensation or feeling of love, compassion, or warmth would affect her most aggressively.
I see. Well, it's something to note. I think I've decided we'll just be bridge crew.
Yes, Captain.
Oop, come in.
Oh, that's, sorry, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, your communicator.
All right. This is Belmont. Go ahead.
Lieutenant Commander, this is Alexon. I've finished the relay. It's all hooked up to the shuttle, so we can tow it down manually.
Oh, fantastic. Well done. And not a moment too soon. Fantastic work.
Thanks.
Hey, why don't you, your shift, well, yeah. Oh, no, actually, we're going to need you on the bridge. I'm really sorry about that. And then I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Captain, the shuttle is situated. So I believe we can depart whenever you're ready.
Very well. Crew? Are there any objections to going down? I'd like to hear them now, if you are not willing to go down on the surface. Or are there any concerns?
Actually, I have a concern for Ram. Will these gases affect you in any way? Or any of your processes, or do you know?
Oh, would they?
No, they
How does methane usually...
There's no way. No, you wouldn't even need an environmental suit, Lieutenant Ram. You'd be fine.
I believe I'd be safer than you, Belmont.
That's great to hear. Also, a little concern about the use of phasers in that type of gaseous environment. Just as a heads up.
We wouldn't ignite the atmosphere accidentally using...
I don't think it's high enough concentration. I'm just concerned about like local pops. I mean, with anything like this, there's bound to be concentrations. Well, I mean, and this is all guessing and without any scans. I just want to be aware of it.
Yep. Everyone's going down for the away team.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Then you all find your way to Shuttle Bay, where two shuttles normally reside. One of them is rigged up with a ability to tow a large shipping container-sized box, basically. It's pretty big and it looks pretty bulky, but it's there. And Ensign Gregory is outside, very excited, holding his hands together and trying to contain himself. Captain! Captain! Hello, Captain.
Yes, Gregory.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
Ensign Gregory.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
I know your name.
I have just finished putting the final touches on the old shuttle.
Very good. I really appreciate it.
I put
Thank
a
you.
bunch of stuff in there for everyone. Yeah, you all have brand new EVA suits. They've got a very particular set of environmental protection, so it won't get too cold.
Well, I really appreciate that.
Special
You have
little
done
tubes,
very
like
good
it's
work.
just like tiny pipes. Thank you so much.
That is your expertise.
Thank
so
you.
I've heard.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm fine. Thank you.
Are you okay?
I'm
Oh, I
fine.
didn't-
I'm fine.
I didn't.
No,
I
it's
didn't
fine.
ask
No,
if
I'm good.
you were okay,
It's
but
fine.
should
No, I'm
should I
just-
be asking?
No,
Is everything okay?
I'm just very happy.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Something happened recently?
No. Just I'm talking to the captain.
Gregory's so precious.
So when do we go? When do we go? When I got my tool bag. I'm all ready to.
Oh, you think you're... I did see the additional EVA suit. You thought you were going on this mission as well?
I thought.
Because you are, actually.
He is?
Yeah.
Captain, I believe you said that only bridge crew would be coming on this.
Well, it's a little
Oh,
awkward. Gregory's already put this stuff
yeah,
in. I
if I
don't
could-
want to say no.
If I could make an argument for him, I mean, of all the people that knows pipes and gases, I mean, he scares me with his knowledge sometimes.
I do know pipes. I can absolutely
mean,
hear you.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Oh,
Well,
I do
there
know
you go.
pipes.
Talking you.
Yep.
Talking you up.
So yes, I think it's decided.
Yes! Gregory grabs his backpack, runs full speed into the shuttle, which we haven't named yet. Still 22 episodes in.
We still haven't named this.
Shuttles aren't named yet, and just runs into shuttle number 2.
I think
other
I
one.
know what we're going to call this shuttle.
Yeah.
I think we should call it the macaroni.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good callback.
Okay. Ensign Gregory is in shuttle macaroni. Oh my god! And is seated at the dining table inside, just kind of just really. I can't wait.
I have this image of like his legs not quite reaching the floor, and his legs are just kicking. You know, he's got them like crossed, and he's like kicking them out, and he's just sitting there happy as could be.
I can't wait. Okay.
We seal this shuttle and get on the one we're
Using the phasers.
Oh man.
Salixon just had a really good idea, is that the shuttles are named after penguins.
Oh,
Is there a macaroni penguin?
I mean, there can be. Why not?
Perfect. All right. Well, Ensign Gregory is on board. Everyone else slowly
there
gets
is.
on board as well. Lieutenant Ram, you sit behind the helm. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you are at the co-pilot seat with your readouts of all the various scanning abilities.
Right.
What? Dude, there is a macaroni penguin.
Yeah.
Everyone takes their seat, and the door behind you hisses to a close. There is a definitive. There's a definitive mechanical noise of the doors, the main entrance doors for personnel closing. You see the red klaxon. The red klaxon gets quieter and quieter as the main shuttle bay doors open. and soon you are out the shuttle bay doors. Lieutenant Ram, this is a somewhat difficult operation for you. The systems, the telemetry and scanning systems aboard this shuttle are non-functional as it relates to this planet. Not because of the shuttle, but because of the planet. You will be flying with optical sensors only. I will need you to make a roll. It will be a control and con roll with a complication of 3 and a task roll of 2.
That's fine, I can do that.
You may use a focus for 1 momentum point.
That was control and con?
Control and con, that's right.
3 task roll 2, I can do that. Should we use a momentum point, or...?
You're the pilot. I think that's completely up to you.
How many we got? We got 3 at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I feel like landing safely is a pretty big priority, so I'm going to use 1.
Sure. Threat at 3, momentum now at 2.
So what does that give me?
It lets you use a focus.
Yeah, there's a little
Focus use, yeah.
sheet, yeah.
Okay, it's we'll call it a full success. Barely. The shuttle wrenches from side to side for no apparent reason as you enter this planet's atmosphere. It is strange that the gravimetric plating on this shuttle is so unable to keep up, but everyone does feel a little nauseous as a result. Everyone can take 2 stress. You do find a path down to the planet's surface, Lieutenant Ram, and find yourself in the pipe 5x5. You're cutting through this atmosphere in clouds. Everything has got this greenish blue haze to it, and you find your way barely on the sunny side of the planet down to the surface, where you make a somewhat rough landing.
Is everyone all right back there? Apologies for the rough landing.
No, that was inspired, honestly.
Oh, only you can pull these off. I'm impressed.
Is Gregory okay? I think.
Ensign Gregory is asleep.
Oh God.
They've been working like 72 hours straight to get these EVA suits working and get the bugs ironed out, and they are snoring softly in the at the exactly where they sat down.
Wow. I'm very surprised.
Still sitting straight up, by the way. Just still there, just sleeping.
Lieutenant Commando.
Yeah.
Sorry. What were you about to say, Lieutenant Ram?
I was going to say, is this another macaroni situation where we need to fabricate him involved with what we're doing in like a macaroni picture?
No.
You know, I wasn't thinking of that, but now that you've mentioned it, Lieutenant Ram, could you do the honor of creating that artwork for this occasion?
No. Let's
With
maybe.
pleasure.
No. Wait.
Just going to start putting on his environmental suit.
All right, Lieutenant Ram, go ahead and roll for programming the replicator.
Why would he have it this? Oh shit.
What would that roll be?
Fuck it. Insight and engineering, I guess. Insight and engineering.
It's
With
an
it.
important tradition. Whenever Gregory falls asleep involved in a mission, we make macaroni art for him.
Turn your
We've gotta
focus
keep the
off, though.
tradition.
Insight,
It focuses off.
insight and engineering. Turn your focus off. The complication will be
Fail,
4,
you kill Gregory.
and the task roll is 2.
The macaroni explodes.
Oh.
Partial success with a critical fail. So this is like a 33%. The replicator sparks, and you can smell the very distinct smell of like ozone and burnt plasma. There's a small fire that has just gone out inside of the replicator, and just a molten heap of macaroni.
Cronenberg's macaroni.
The replicator groans and spits out some glue and like charred pieces of paper.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Trust me, it's gonna work. It'll be fine.
No, we can't sell that. There's no way we can sell that. There's no way.
Nope, it'll be fine. Nope,
I gotta
we
bring
got
it up. Who
I mean, if
here-
it comes from the captain.
One threat is reduced from the board. Hello? Hey, sorry, where are we? Whew. So did I fall asleep? I didn't mean to fall
You
asleep.
did, Ensign. Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
sorry. Is everyone okay? Where are we at the planet already? I slept through the landing? What's that?
We were trying to make some lunch. It didn't turn out too well. Anyways, get that EVA suit on.
Lunch?
Yeah, we were trying to make some lunch. It didn't work out. You should probably get your suit on and yeah.
Do you want
let's
some
get
food?
to-
Because I have lots of food.
No, that's okay.
Are you sure?
Never mind.
I can feed you.
No.
I have lots. I have
It's-
nutrient bars. You want a nutrient bar?
Actually, I'll take one.
Actually, I'll take one.
Well-
You like one of the chocolate chip ones?
Yeah, I have chocolate chip ones.
Just for the cap.
Yeah, I've only got, I only brought enough for the captain, lieutenant commander. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course, absolutely. I'm sorry, Captain.
Would you like half of mine? I can break off some of my nutrient bar if you want.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'd hate
Thank
to,
you.
Very well. I'll just. And thank you, Gregory. That was very nice of you. I didn't expect snacks on this trip.
Oh, you're welcome. Ensign Gregory pulls out another one and eats it with the captain.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my suit on. Is Herrick just standing there?
Herrick's already. Herrick's been ready. He's now looking through his equipment kit. He's made sure everything is good to go, and now he's just been pointedly just waiting by the door.
Sure. The door is open. Everyone is in their EVA suits, and you are all connected on comms. You step outside of the shuttle, Macaroni, and a party of 5 finds themselves on an alien world. It is vast, and the ground consists of some kind of crystalline substance, not unlike ice. The air is pretty thick with this kind of greenish blue haze, and your thermometers in your suits are saying it is extraordinarily cold here. You could probably survive outside of your suit, but probably not for long.
Well, Ada did say that it was devoid of warmth. I didn't think it would be this bad.
Who's Ada?
Oh, you haven't been acquainted? I'm very surprised, actually. I guess did we not give Ada a tour around? Ada? Oh, never mind. Who said that? I didn't say anything about that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, let's set to doing some tests. Just run the standard procedures, mineral scans,
Ensign Gregory.
atmospheric scans.
Ensign Gregory salutes you, and you alone, Captain, and sets to work, setting up the relay tower. It's an arduous task, and Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you are helping as well. Lieutenant Ram and Commander Herrick, you two have tricorders out. You're scanning the immediate area. Again, your scanners are turning up really nothing.
Herrick wonders what the hell kind of salute Gregory just did, because he wasn't aware of a Starfleet salute.
Captain Lockstead, the crew you brought is working steadily on constructing this relay. Do you have anything you would like to do in the meantime?
Well, I guess if I have them set to that, I'll be scanning with my tricorder and seeing if I can pick up anything out of the ordinary. Like, at this point, Lockstead is very concerned about the warning that he got before going on this planet. He's trying to find anything out of the ordinary that might point to why this planet in particular had Ada scared.
Sure. So you're just kind of scanning around with your tricorder like the others?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit like when you put a magnet up to a compass. You're getting readings, but they don't make any sense. They're just all over the place.
This really is peculiar. I wonder if it's anything to do with the interference storm or something on this planet itself. This is a mystery.
How's the relay coming along?
It's coming. Sorry, Captain. This is, intense.
It's all right. It is a bit windy, very cold. This planet is awful. Who'd have thought that methane planet would be windy, huh? Okay, that's enough of that.
Wow.
God.
Is that another fart world joke, Captain?
Nope.
All right.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you are hard at work constructing the relay. It's about 3 stories tall, and you're on a sort of a catwalk, halfway up.
Right. Whew. Okay.
You.
Gregory.
Yes, Lieutenant Commander.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's super good. I just don't really like heights a whole lot, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, I get that.
And I'm just gonna keep going at my task, actually.
I just get real freaked out, you know? It's like, what if I fall, you know?
You have a tether? You can click that on.
Oh, yeah, I got my tether right here. Holds up the tether.
Holds up the tether.
Slash me holds up the tether.
Without.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I love it.
Without anything connected to it.
Gregory, you have to click. There are loops.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, just. Oh.
Oh boy.
Slash me clicks it onto the catwalk.
Oh wow.
Thanks for the update, Gregory.
Anytime, Lieutenant Commander.
He's out there.
I'm going to remove a point of threat from the board. As the portion of catwalk that you are standing on, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, groans and cracks. You are suspended by your tether and one arm.
It's Captain, anybody? Uh-oh.
Lieutenant Commander! Lieutenant Commander! Lieutenant Commander is falling off the catwalk! Hello?
Well,
Reach for my hand!
You're a little out of reach.
Okay.
Come on, tether.
Yeah, no, I can get closer. I'll get closer.
No, just okay. Just go slow.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to put my feet against the relay,
Okay.
and I'm going to start walking towards you.
Sure.
Okay?
All right, okay.
It's going to be a little difficult, so put your hand out.
Okay, hands out.
Don't untether. Here we go. I'm going, and then
Yeah, Belmont's going to probably try and, walk a little on the side of it, create tension, try and get out on it. And then probably start to walk forward. I don't know if it's close enough before, gravity does what it does and puts me right back sort of swinging, so.
Okay. Slash me says okay. I'm gonna reach my hand out, okay? I'm reaching.
Okay, all right.
Ensign Gregory's hand slips a little bit, and they almost lose their footing. They are terrified.
I just need you to get a little further, okay?
Go ahead and make me a roll. It'll be a daring and engineering roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2, no focus.
Okay.
You manage to kick off the side of the wall, and in that very brief moment, time seems to stop as you grab Ensign Gregory's arm. Ensign Gregory pulls you up onto the other side of the catwalk.
Good job.
Is everything all right? What happened?
Everything. Well, Vincent Gregory here, probably just saved my life.
Oh, it's a good thing we brought Gregory along, huh?
That's what I'm thinking too, Captain.
You look up
Very good work,
Lieutenant
Gregory.
Commander Belmont, and you can just see tears streaming down Ensign Gregory's face inside the helmet, just speechless.
Thank you, Captain.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Very well. Well, let's get back to work and just be very careful this time.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you get up to your knees as you're about to stand up, and then you just start vomiting uncontrollably.
Oh no.
Oh my God! Belmont! What's going on?
Slams up his helmet.
I think upon seeing this, the captain's gonna rush over and try to bring him back into the shuttle. Ada?
Captain.
What is it?
May I examine Lieutenant Commander Belmont?
Yes, please. What's going on with him?
I smell something. Something new.
Well, he did vomit.
You feel a strange sensation, almost as if you're putting your arm under a rush of water, as you can see this strange black void of goo extrude from your palm and fingers of your EVA suit, Captain Lockstead, through this barren atmosphere, and just kind of envelop Lieutenant Commander Lockstead's suit.
Don't worry, this is going to help you, Belmont.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont, your vision begins to fade, and you hear only the interior of this void. And it whispers to you,
Lieutenant Commander Belmont.
Ada?
There's something different.
What?
You are gestating.
I'm what?
When will you spawn?
What? Spawn? What?
You do not know. I will examine further.
Okay, hey.
You feel, /me says you feel
an intense sensation of something flowing backwards down your throat, while you're vomiting.
Yes, it is here. You are gestating.
Okay. Ada. I'm pregnant?
Yes.
Oh no.
Congratulations.
As we go to break, we'll be back with the second half of Star Trek Adventures Loveless right after this. Don't go anywhere. Coming out of our break just to give a very special thank you to Table Story. I love you. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Fable Scraps. We're doing a Star Trek Adventures show. We also do a 40K show on Fridays called Doom Lore. It's a lot of fun. I encourage you guys to come hang out. Hit that follow button and come hang out with us on Discord at fablescraps.com/Discord. Thanks again, Table Story. I love you. Go follow them.
Chief Hellman's log. Lieutenant Commander Belmont has fallen ill to some as yet unidentified disease. Although I am sure Ada will get to the bottom of it, upon further examination, this planet, although methane, does not contain the same chemical qualities as human farts.
Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you have your EVA mask off. Everyone is inside of the shuttle macaroni. Ensign Gregory is hard at work maintaining the EVA environmental warming systems. And Captain Lockstead, you are kind of hunched over Lieutenant Commander Belmont with your tricorder and a sort of a ribbon of Ada goo going from your suit to Lieutenant Commander Belmont's. Belmont, you are conscious, although barely. Commander Herrick, you are at the scanning desk in the shuttle, just sort of doing scans.
Are these readings coming back correct? What did I miss?
I don't know, Captain. Ugh.
You mean to tell me that you're pregnant?
Yeah, pregnant. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I mean,
We shouldn't be down here. We need to get you back up to the ship in Medbay.
Captain, that might be a little difficult, actually.
Why is that?
Well, the landing from the from the shuttle. You see, the shuttles weren't designed to carry such a load. So all of the the plasma relays on this shuttle are they're cracked, and I'm gonna have to fix them. It's not dangerous. We're fine. I just I've shut off the flow and everything, but it's gonna take some time.
I'm gonna patch up to the ship.
Sure.
This is Captain Lockstead. You read? Come in. This is Captain Lockstead. Can you hear me?
There's no response.
No, we should have went with Verizon. Very well. See if you can't make the repairs as soon as possible. And as for you, Belmont, get inside the shuttle. You'll be more comfortable there.
We're in the shuttle, Captain.
Oh, when did we get here?
Captain,
Captain's breathing system hasn't been functioning well.
Captain, you've got
Just been breathing farts this whole time.
Captain, take some deep breaths of the atmosphere in here. You'll be fine.
Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. I must have had a leak in my system or something. Well,
Why did I bring helium instead of air?
I mean, how do you feel now? Do you think, well, I guess, personal question, I mean, do you feel like you're going to give birth at any moment as your water broke?
I don't know. Hold on. Ada.
Yes.
So how far along am I?
By the current rate of cellular growth, I estimate approximately 13 hours.
Oh no, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Captain, 13 hours or so, and well, you know.
Oh, okay. I see. Gregory, do you think we'll have things up and running by then? Of course, right?
Oh, me. You're talking to me. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Lieutenant Commander Belmont is pregnant.
I know, it's a revelation to all of us. It looks
not a
like,
big
well...
deal.
Okay.
It's not, what do you mean it's not a big deal? You're pregnant!
Well, I mean,
Brigante?
he,
Pregnard?
Sorry, Captain.
Pregnant?
What did you ask me?
The repairs on the shuttle, the macaroni, do you think we'll be able to get them fixed in time so that we can get Belmont back to the ship so he can, you know, give birth?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Probably. I don't know. Maybe half a day.
yeah, I don't know how a natural birth is going to work in this situation.
That's probably why we should consult.
I can probably do it in half a day.
Half a day?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well,
There's a lot of
that's
crap.
12 hours.
What do you want me to do with the relay?
Well, you work on the ship and its repairs, and I guess we'll set the task. Lieutenant Ram and I will go back and monitor the relay. Commander Herrick, just stay here with Belmont and make sure he's comfortable.
Can I get some ice chips or something that you want?
Maybe
The
replicate some
replicator is
pickles.
definitely broken, right?
You guys could try it.
All right, what do I got to roll to make the replicator give
It'll be a.
Mama over here some ice chips?
It'll be a control and. God, a control and con roll
Sure.
with a complication of. It'll be like a super high con. It'll be 4. Complication
Fine.
of 4.
Task roll of 2.
Task roll of 2.
You're not getting ice chips, you know that, right?
I know.
Oh my god.
My
Oh, what?
God.
The replicator
With the magic.
groans and eventually the door opens.
Just a brick.
And it is a large, slightly cracked block of ice. It fractures quite easily, and it tastes mildly of burned macaroni. But it is ice chips.
I'll take it.
All right. Captain Lockstead and Lieutenant Ram, you get suited up in your EVA suits and you walk out the front doors. You close the doors behind you, and you are once again standing in the outer area. This large, frozen, barren ice world. Commander Herrick, you are inside of the scanning station, and you look out of the cockpit and you notice something moving in a sort of a strange way. You notice something briefly, barely, but as you focus your eyes, you have to sort of double take. It doesn't make any sense. The object that you see about a football field's distance before you is something that was very near and dear to you as a child. It is a creature, a large, bear-like creature. It is about the size of a bear. It has large, saber-tooth fangs, and it moves slowly and deliberately across the horizon from your perspective. And you recognize it as you could any other creature from your homeworld as your own. Neppasu is outside. The Salat from your childhood.
Well, presumably the Salat from Still Now.
Well, yeah, you still have the Salat at home. It's been in your family for a long time.
right. And the captain is outside the ship?
That's right.
Captain,
Come in, Herrick.
I would advise caution.
Why
I
is
am-
that?
Seeing something that should not be here.
That is?
Where's Lockstead in relation to where the Salat is?
The main doors for the shuttle are kind of on the port side of the shuttle, and you see the creature out of the forward, about a football field distance.
Captain,
Is everything all right, Herrick? What's going on?
look out. Look towards the front of the shuttle. In front of it, about 90 meters. Do you see anything there, Captain?
Hold on, let me check.
Captain Lockstead walks around the side of the shuttle and can sort of make out through all of the wind and sort of debris through the atmosphere. There is something moving, but it's as you look closer towards it, it's not a bear. It's a human with no EVA suit.
My God.
It's a woman. She's got long brunette hair and has very formal clothing on, and you recognize her from her step, from her walk, as Elizabeth, a former flame.
It's not possible. How are you?
Captain,
I see it. I see her. Something's going on here. That's not right.
Now, while Lockstead is seeing the woman, Herrick is still seeing the Salat, correct?
That's right.
what do you see, Captain?
See her? Elizabeth.
The woman
Jeez.
turns and looks directly at you, Captain, and sort of waves and sort of beckons you.
Captain,
Lockstead will follow.
Sure.
I need to see if this is real.
Where's Gregory?
Gregory is on the outside of the ship by the doors, just trying to weld the plasma conduits together.
Herrick is going to begin putting his suit back on, and he will.
Ensign Gregory,
Yes, Commander Herrick?
restrain the captain immediately.
What?
Restrain the captain immediately.
Understood.
Do not allow him to go forth from this shuttle. Do you understand?
Yes, but I'm very scared.
Do not be afraid, Ensign, but do not let the captain leave this shuttle.
Is this a mutiny? Because I don't want to do a mutiny.
Ensign Gregory,
Yes?
do as you are told.
Okay.
Ensign Gregory jogs up towards you, Captain Lockstead, and just kind of sort of taps you on the shoulder like, Captain?
Captain?
Not now.
Captain, I can't let you go.
You can't what?
I can't let you go.
Gregory, you're wasting my time.
I'm
I
no-
don't have
Captain.
time for this. I need to see this. My own
Captain.
eyes. You don't understand, Commander. This...
Captain, what you are looking at, I do not know, but to me, whatever that is, resembles my family pet back on Vulcan.
Strange. As I see. The one regret.
What are you looking at?
I left her to become captain of Starfleet, and I never truly forgave myself for it. There's always that lingering regret that I left her there, and there she is. It feels so real. It feels like she's here. I can go up to her and apologize and make things right. I can
Captain,
right those wrongs.
if it is any sort of solace, that is not her.
Something in my heart tells me it is. I know. This is insane. My heart's telling me that I should. And it's a desire that I cannot ignore. I need to see it.
Where is Ram?
Where are you, Ram?
Ram's there as well, isn't he? He went out with Captain.
Yeah, Ram is
Right?
outside.
Oh,
What does
Yeah,
Ram
wow.
see?
Ram doesn't see anything.
Lieutenant Ram,
Yes, Commander?
do not allow the captain to approach whatever that being is.
Why?
To me, it has appeared as a childhood pet. To him, a loved one. Whatever it is, I cannot ascertain. But it is attempting to call the captain forth.
Right. I don't
The amount
see
of
anything
people-
out here.
the amount of people that go "why" when Herrick asks them to do something is confoundingly just.
Herrick?
When you ask us to do something against the Captain.
Commander Herrick?
Yes, Ensign.
Why is the captain out of the suit? Captain! Captain!
Ensign Gregory is bounding off towards the Salat.
Of course. Oh God, he's dude.
Ram,
Yes, I'm heading towards the Captain.
Ensign Gregory appears to also need retrieval. I will be out momentarily.
Alright, should I prioritize the Captain or Ensign Gregory? I'm assuming the Captain.
Who is closer?
Who's
The
closer?
captain is closer.
The Captain. I'll grab the Captain.
Very good.
You run, ice crunching beneath your feet, Lieutenant Ram, and you make it to Captain Lockstead, who is still ambling towards this apparition. Ensign Gregory is off in the distance, slowly fading from view.
I'm so sorry.
Captain,
Things could have been
Captain.
different. Things could have been different. I selfish.
Can you hear me,
shouldn't
Captain?
have left you. Not now, Ram. I have to see this for my own eyes. I have to. Miss her
Captain?
so much.
What you're seeing is an apparition. I see nothing there. Apparently, Gregory saw something different as well. Whatever you're seeing, it is not real.
There's a part of me that doesn't care. I have to. It's real to me.
I apologize, Captain. I cannot allow you to step any further.
Stand down. That's an order.
Captain, I believe that you are not currently in the right state of mind, and you are currently putting yourself in danger, not only yourself, but everyone else in the crew. Under those restrictions, I cannot allow you to move any further.
It's really difficult for Lockstead. Would he be able to, like, listen to that reason, but, like, Would I be able to roll for that?
Yeah,
Because
go
it's
ahead.
really
Yeah, you can make me a roll. It'll
conflicting.
be a very complicated roll. You can do a control and we'll say a control and medicine roll with a complication of 3 and a task roll of 2, no focus.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, just barely. You find yourself kind of nauseated and spinning a bit, but the words from Ram do sink through.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'll head back. To the
Ram is
past.
holding the captain like both of his arms. You kind of like both sides. Are you sure you're good now, Captain?
This is unnecessary, but yeah, just bring me back.
Are you
I'm
sure? Do
cold.
you see anything anymore?
I still see it, but I know it's not real. Just please take me back to the shuttle. I'm freezing.
Right, okay, let us go. Ram still keeps hold of him, but starts walking towards the shuttle.
Commander Herrick, you walk out from the shuttle with a Type 3 phaser, the rifle one,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We
and you
do.
meet them halfway back to the shuttle.
Yep.
Eric's got that thing on him.
Yeah. Ready to let it go without a care in the world.
Back inside the shuttle, Lieutenant Commander Belmont.
Yeah, I'm almost positive I would be talking to, if there is sort of like an onboard computer to talk to and be like, okay, so it's 4 like shallow breaths and then 1 exhale, is that right? So it's
And although the computer has been walking you through maternity information,
yeah.
the computer does not respond this time, and instead, you are met by the shape of a familiar woman. She's older, about the age of your mother, looks a lot like her. She wears a Starfleet uniform. She looks a little worn, worse for the wear, but she's here, and she's exactly how you remember her from childhood. Her name is Aunt Millie, and she wears 4 pips, 4 gold pips on her collar.
Aunt Millie.
Greggy.
What? What do you... How?
I heard about the kid. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's really good to see you. I don't know what I've gotten myself into.
It's good to see you too, kiddo.
Yeah, I know you've been through some stuff. I remember your stories, but I don't think you've been through anything like this. I mean, look at me.
No, never had that happen to me, that's for sure.
No, but look, just let me tell Mom first, okay? I know you. Just let me tell her first.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you come with me and we'll get everything sorted out for you.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I mean, you'd probably know better than me. How are the cousins? And then Belmont's gonna try and stand up and.
Aunt Millie will reach down and just sort of cradle you and carry you.
Oh wow, whew. You're stronger than I remember.
Back outside. Captain Lockstead, Commander Herrick, and Lieutenant Ram are all walking towards the shuttle.
I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I acted up. But this is impossible. How is it that there's something out there that's manifesting loved ones? I don't understand. You don't think it's maybe a being similar to Ada that's causing this? It's impossible. The last time that happened, things were much different. We didn't crash. We remained conscious. How is this possible?
As you reach
I am unsure, Captain.
As you reach the doors of the shuttle,
Ada?
There's danger.
Is what?
Steal your mind.
the doors to the shuttle open, but inside there is nothing. And you look behind you and there is also nothing. Even Lieutenant Ram's optical sensors are offline, and you can feel nothing. And when you finally do come to your senses, you appear to be all together in an underground cavern of sorts. There's still light, but it is bluish green and dim. Lieutenant Commander Belmont lies on a slab in front of you, conscious, and you all come around.
What's the meaning of this? What's going on? Belmont, are you alright?
I don't know. Where are we?
It does not sense me, Captain. Keep my presence a secret.
What is it exactly?
You all hear a skittering sound coming from the walls, the ceiling. Lieutenant Ram, in the dim light of this cavern, you can detect movement, an orchestra of movement, thousands strong, of small, thin, spider-like limbs sticking to the walls surrounding you. There's the beat of a psychic drum as it orchestrates this incredible dance of movement before you. And together, these limbs converge near the slab into one identifiable form, vaguely humanoid in shape, but lacking any distinct features such as a mouth, nose, or eyes. It speaks nonetheless. You are all able to hear the voice.
Yes. Yes?
Does Herrick still have a tricorder?
Yes.
Can I try to scan it?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll. It'll be a insight and security roll. A complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. Sure. Your scans actually do come back. It seems that the atmosphere was what was making your scans kind of haywire. And you are able to detect not one life form, but several thousand life forms converged on one location. Interestingly, these life forms also have created like a nervous system.
Captain. Herrick will just sort of say this aside to... My tricorder readings have shown me that this being is not unlike a jellyfish back on Earth. Is made up of a colony several thousand beings working in unison.
Like a hive mind of sorts.
One might say that, yes.
Intriguing. Let's see what it wants.
Gregory Belmont.
You said we were in like a cavern, right?
That's right.
Okay. Yes?
You are with child.
Yes, I am.
When will you spawn?
I mean, I don't know how long it's been, but a few hours?
The genetic material that resides inside you belongs to a species known to us as the Corvalin. Eons ago, they were our primary source of sustenance. Today, they are of great interest to us. Their reproductive habits are of great interest to us. Relinquish the genetic material to us, and we will spare your lives.
Can you give me a minute? I just need to talk. That's okay. Captain.
Yes, we heard clearly. That's... Oh, you want me to come a little closer?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to hear
Of course.
what we're talking about. What do we do?
That's the very good question.
The
It
being is
seems
just
like
chittering
there's-
to itself, clicking its various mandibles and limbs.
Oh, I should probably mention I have a thing with spy. Oh, God.
This is a very tricky situation indeed. It seems that we're obviously not in a good spot. What we do know is that relinquishing your child is absolutely not going to happen.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I'm not particularly attached, considering it happened so fast, but I don't think I want it to be eaten either.
Absolutely not. We wouldn't offer up the child to this creature.
Commander Herrick, your microphone is... Your EVA suit communications are down.
Oh, no, I was communicating, just not with any of you.
Oh.
They were down on purpose.
Captain is
Trying to
Commander
get
Eric
Portal
talking to
open over
himself.
here.
Just Eric mouthing something is like, what?
Also, Captain, did you
Yes.
you seen my Aunt Millie around here? She's a captain, and I mean, I just talked to her.
Your Aunt Millie was here?
Well, I mean, she was talking to me about the baby and carrying me, and wait a minute.
The voice
No,
of
that
your
was-
Aunt Millie emanates from the 1,000 voices before you. And just... Come on, kiddo.
Oh,
We just want the genetic material.
okay.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
You can give it to us, or we can take it.
Is this something at this point that Belmont clearly recognizes, or is this something that is putting like a pressure on his mind?
You recognize it easily.
Oh,
It's
okay, yeah.
disturbing, but you recognize it.
Yeah, okay. No. What do we do?
We resist. This is absolutely unacceptable. We are not going to relinquish your child to this monstrosity.
Okay.
I'll speak. We've heard your demands, and we decline. We will not be offering his child to you, especially to the likes of you.
Decline. We will have what we want.
And it is our duty to resist and combat such evil. We will not sit idly by and let you. Do I have that class 3 phaser? Is that in here with us? Or?
The only thing that you have, Captain, is a small gooey ball inside of your EVA suit.
And a ham sandwich.
And a ham sandwich.
Maybe you can use it
Didn't,
like pocket sand. Ha!
Didn't Herrick come in with a class 3 phaser?
Herrick no longer has the class 3
Yeah, I was
phaser.
gonna say. You know better. No way Nick's gonna let me keep that.
The captain is going to
You use like a pressure washer.
form fists and stand in front of Lieutenant Belmont and be like, you'll have to get through me first.
Now, Captain. Now.
Pocket sand.
So, and then, as I hear this, I'm like, what am I doing?
Now.
Now what?
Nobody can hear a word of what transpires. There is no sound, there is no real visual. What you see in slow motion is 1,000 creatures melting before your eyes. You do not hear with your ears, but you hear with your heart and your mind the screams of 1,000 souls as they peel away from the creature before you. The walls of the cavern are vibrating violently. You notice stalactites begin to fall. You notice wind beginning to seep through. And quickly, Captain, you grab Lieutenant Commander Belmont. You spin on your heels and run as fast as you can with Lieutenant Commander Belmont. The rest of you follow suit.
Gentle.
Sorry.
Does anyone else hear a tone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go.
Careful. Ah.
I'm sorry.
cavern
I'm trying to be as careful, but running as fast as I can.
Is crumbling behind you. You can hear 1,000 small legs clipping and skittering behind you. You can feel a sensation of anger, of hatred, of longing. Lieutenant Ram, you're in front, and you can hear your crew's footsteps behind you, and you notice that one of them is faltering. Captain Lockstead, carrying Lieutenant Commander Belmont, is struggling to do so. Lieutenant Ram, you hear Captain Lockstead fall. Lieutenant Commander Belmont, you are splayed onto the ground, the icy surface of this cavern. Commander Herrick, you don't notice this happen. There's still a ringing in your ears.
Can I see that the captain is actually okay to still keep running?
Yeah, absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
I'll pick up Lieutenant Commander Belmont instead of the captain and Would it be too much to help the captain onto his legs?
You
Well,
can
actually-
you can attempt to do so, but you will have to roll for it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can help the captain back to his feet.
All right. Now you have 2 momentum left. You could use them both to automatically succeed.
What do people think? Is it worth it?
I think
You
that's up to
know,
the captain.
There are 1,000 spiders from an alien world descending upon your heels, Captain Lockstead.
I don't think the captain would. Well, he tripped, but like his priority is like, yes, that's what he would have wanted for Ram to grab Lieutenant Commander Belmont. So he'll try his best to get up on his feet and pick up the pace. It was his fault that he dropped Lieutenant Commander Belmont in the first place. So he's gonna try his best.
So you refuse the
I
help?
don't want. Yeah.
It's just you gotta just yell to Ram then.
Ram, I'll be fine. Just get out of here.
Sure thing, Captain.
Okay, bye.
Shit, wait.
Lieutenant Ram, you are
Sprints
carrying,
off ahead of Lieutenant
carrying,
Commander Belmont.
yeah, sprinting away. Commander Herrick, you are also sprinting away. Captain Lockstead, it takes you a few seconds to get back on your feet, but at this point there are alien spiders with far too many legs creeping up your own legs.
I'll see if I can't shake them off and quickly dart in a full sprint.
Sure. You hear the familiar tone again as you lose your sense of hearing for but a moment, and you can see the creatures that were clinging to your suit begin to peel away. You look back and can notice so many of them, hundreds of them, are lying on their backs, their legs curled in some kind of alien anguish, very clearly having died in a state of agony.
Faster.
I'm trying.
Faster.
I'm getting too old for this.
Your legs begin to move on their own.
Oh my god.
They are moving much faster than you thought you could run.
Got
Just
magic
imagine my
legs.
torso is like this, like slowly, but my legs are going 1,000 miles an hour like a road runner.
Your legs are moving much, much faster than you thought were capable. They are also beginning to hurt badly. Please take 4 points of stress.
Oh shit, man.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Stress fracture. What is it? Stress fracture? I can't talk.
You make it out of the cavern
Oh.
and find Commander Herrick, Lieutenant Commander Belmont, and Lieutenant Ram outside, waiting for you.
We need to get to the shuttle. We need to, wherever it is.
At that very moment, the shuttle descends from the heavens like some horrifying
Come on.
drop ship. It's Ensign Gregory. The doors to the shuttle open.
Everybody in! No!
Right way?
They're gaining on us! Quickly!
The shuttle is hovering above the surface, not even making a full landing, as this entire tidal wave
Hot drop.
of spiders shoots out of this cavern. It is massive and horrifying. You can feel the psychic drum of some horrifying conductor weave its way through your mind as Lieutenant Ram, you manage to jump up with Lieutenant Commander Belmont onto the shuttle.
Am I
Commander,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, am I still over his shoulder? Like, yeah, I know he was carrying
Yeah.
me.
Okay,
Lieutenant
Ram.
vomited down his back.
Okay.
After seeing the spiders in the light.
Yeah.
Right into his shoe.
Captain
Ram
Lockstead.
doesn't really take much notice.
Captain Lockstead, given your abilities, you also find your way into the ship with relative ease, if painfully. Commander Herrick, I will need you to make a roll. It will be a daring and security roll with a complication of 2 and a task roll of 2. You may use the 2 momentum points if you like. Oh. Okay. You jump. And as you do, the wind batters the shuttle away from you just a little bit. Enough to make you not connect with your feet onto the landing sort of opening. Instead, only your hand catches. And you are holding on to the side of the shuttle as it makes its way further up.
As Lockstead sees this, he'll quickly dive over to grab onto Herrick and see if he can hoist him up.
Sure. Captain Lockstead, please make me a roll. It'll be a fitness and a daring and security roll with a complication of 2, task roll of 2. Partial success. You manage barely to pull Commander Herrick up, but because of the atmosphere and the way that the ship is jostling, Commander Herrick, you only manage to get your other hand clasped onto the side of the shuttle.
Could use some help? Hold on, Herrick!
I'm probably going to... I'm gonna yell at Ram, like, Ram, put me down. The suits are close to the door. Use the tether. And I'm just gonna sort of push off of him.
Ram would try and put him down gently, not, shove off.
Yeah, Ram,
And then
what do you do next?
Goes to the door.
Kill them all.
Leave them. Whoops.
And then kill God.
Nothing we could have done.
This is Ram's ship now.
Captain Ram.
King of the spiders.
Right, that's a terrifying thought.
He in that one episode, he resisted so hard not to feed us to the ship, but spiders, well...
Oh my
Spider-Man
God.
Long live
has a
the
nice
king.
ring to it.
Long live the king. Oh, no.
What do you do, Lieutenant Ram?
I try to help them with the tether.
Sure. You find this winding metallic tether and pull it out of one of the EVA suits, and you manage to clip it to the back of Herrick's chest plate right behind his helmet. With a very satisfying click, Herrick is tethered to the ship. Good thinking. Very good thinking. Well done. As you manage to hoist Herrick into the ship doors close. And Lieutenant Ram, you may take your seat at the helm. Ensign Gregory is seated still.
Didn't try to help at all.
He's just fucking sitting there. Just
So
like,
Lieutenant Ram, you just sit into the co-pilot seat and just connect from there. Ensign Gregory looks horrified, and you can see that the top half of his EVA suit is gone. His uniform is torn to shreds. He has a million tiny holes in him. He's bleeding from a lot of orifices and might be dying. And he's just looking over at you, Lieutenant Ram, covered in blood. And he's,
Gregory, you go get yourself some help. I'll take it from here.
okay,
He's fused to the chair.
okay. Okay.
Now,
Okay. Yes, sir. Ensign Gregory wobblingly stands up and walks back towards the replicator and just says, bandages. Bandages.
Did we actually save him when he ran off to his captain's mirage, or did we just forget and only save Lockstead?
Yeah, nobody saved. Nobody saved.
Dude,
Ensign Gregory saved himself.
Oof.
builds character.
Hey, listen, Gregory, there's more underneath that surface than you guys think.
Ensign Gregory, full-on action hero, like 80s action
Absolutely.
hero, got himself out of this situation with literally no help.
No one acknowledged it.
Nope.
Either way.
And then now Ensign
Band-Aid,
Gregory
Gregory.
stands at the replicator saying, bandages? Bandages? The replicator groans and is only able to produce molten macaroni.
Oh.
Bandages?
Macaroni bandages.
Bandages?
Gregory, there's a kit right. It's right there.
Ensign Gregory turns around with a dazed look on his face, like, oh, thank you.
Sorry, Belmont's getting moody. I think
Harris-
it's-
I'm not getting moody.
Herrick will go
And
over
you
to
go help him.
Ensign Gregory and begin to apply first aid.
Finally, jeez.
It's all right.
That is
Big
quite
Dick.
enough, Lieutenant Commander.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's quite enough. Are we there yet?
Herrick begins preparing a hypo spray for Belmont.
You don't know physio. I know what you're doing. Okay, side. I mean, I see that.
Captain.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, come in, computer. Yes, hello?
I'm detecting
Yes?
elevated stress hormones
God forbid
from
we have
Lieutenant
a-
Commander
Oh.
Belmont.
I am
I have
clearly aware. Why am
transmitted
I...
the reports to Medical Bay, however the buffer is now full.
What do you mean the buffer? I didn't Herrick, what did you organize this? Is that why they're getting sent to Medbay?
Yes, Captain.
You saying I'm
I,
not
in
worth
fact,
it?
did organize it.
Additionally, we are receiving a hail.
Send it through.
Channel open.
Captain Lockstead, this is Captain Janice, and we just got to Risa, and I heard a story from my granddaughter, and I wanted to check and just sort of make sure that everything was okay over there.
Well, interesting.
How is she?
Yeah. How is she? Is she prepared for? Is she prepared for parenting? Because her kid is on the way as we speak.
Wait. What?
Okay. Well, this is obviously pretty embarrassing. This was never. We didn't think. I had no idea. I'm very, very sorry.
We would like to rendezvous with you
Yes,
so
we will
we can
rendezvous.
sort this out.
Absolutely.
We're going to Risa!
We'll meet you halfway from Risa.
No, that's okay. No, we'll meet you at
No,
Risa.
please. We wouldn't want you to go out of your way for this. It's
Let us go to
entirely
Risa.
No, that's
We'll go
okay.
half- we'll
I
meet you
would be
halfway.
more.
We'll meet you
That's
halfway
okay. We'll. Are you sure? No, I bet you're having a good time there. We can more than.
Well,
no, it's
we are
fine. We
having
have enough.
A marvelous time. It's Risa
It
after
is
all, but we don't want you to have
no
to go all the
trouble.
way here.
No, it's no trouble
more
at
than
all.
Captain.
Please.
Captain, I'm not ready to be a mother. Please, if I could just, I don't know their customs, but I'm not. I don't. Think I should be- I shouldn't be raising-
that is good. I don't know. Actually, are you sure you don't want to, rendezvous with them, or you just decided?
Yeah,
I respect your decision, of course.
As soon as we could get this situated would be the best.
Yeah.
Please.
Is that Lieutenant Commander Belmont in there?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Do you want me to
Hi,
patch you
Gregory.
through?
Yeah, if you can just
Okay, there you go. There you go. Talk to Papa.
Well.
Talk to Pop-Pop.
Well.
Listen, Captain. I don't understand exactly what your culture and customs, but this is a little breach of etiquette in mine.
Yes, we understand. This obviously was not supposed to happen. We weren't aware that humans could even, that there was any, we didn't think it was possible. So...
I didn't know it was an option.
Well, we're very sorry. Our scientists can absolutely, manage whatever's happening. We've run some questions by our top scientists, and we don't think that it's going to be viable. I think it's just going to kill you. So we're going to go ahead and fix that.
Yeah, yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Ram?
Yes?
Can you go faster?
We're going as fast as we can.
Faster!
We ran some stuff past the boys in the lab, and
it's not viable. It shouldn't be anyway. It's an abomination, actually, and we really do need to.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. If that's fine. That's not fine. That's unfortunate. And yep, if we could just, yep.
For what it's worth, Maya is very sorry. She also did not think that it was possible, so we were all pretty shocked.
Well, if she wasn't aware and I wasn't aware, then no harm, no foul, as long as I don't die. So
We'll make sure of that. Don't you worry.
I swear I'm taking the ship as fast as it can go right now.
gender reveal spiders.
Anyway, we'll meet you halfway from Risa.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea that we meet halfway.
Okay.
And then we'll go the rest of the way.
Yes. After this, I think we need it.
Captain,
Yes.
patching you through to the main bridge. Would you like to deliver an address to the crew?
Yes.
You may do so now.
Attention, crew. This is your captain speaking. We are on our way from the planet, and we are going to make immediate preparations to rendezvous with the captain we met previously. I want all stations to prepare for maximum warp the second we arrive. Though I will not go into details of what happened on this planet, or why we need to go max warp so we can rendezvous. I will say this. When confronted with an overwhelming evil, never give in. Always fight. Because giving in to evil is just as bad as the evil itself. We're very fortunate today. Take those words to heart. Captain out.
Ever given the overwhelming spiders?
I was so close to screaming, "Are we there yet?" at the end, right there. Are we there yet?
I like that we didn't reference that we buoyed the planet so no one goes there anymore.
Oh
Yeah, I
man.
think that's pretty self-explanatory.
No, it is
great.
not.
Good
was
job, crew.
We're gonna be in the
Good
report.
job, crew.
Thank you.
There were a lot of
Thank
ways that
you.
episode could have gone.
Does Starfleet
look,
ever
well,
like
the
glass planets?
No, they
No.
they
They should
quarantined.
start.
No. Yeah, they
Try
quarantine.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are definitely quarantines.
We need more Captain Cisco's. Just destroy the planet.
I oh god.
No.
Also, Gregory, an action hero, like in my head now. Like I think in this. Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot we forgot about him.
But I think that works. I think that maybe that's just who he is all the time. He's like putting out fires. He's putting himself on the line.
Gregory
every
Forrest
day.
Gumped his way through everything.
And so doing like a Forrest Gump run, like.
The only thing that carries Ensign
my
Gregory
God.
through the horrible situations that he finds himself in is his overwhelming fascination and obsession with the captain.
I was going to
That's just-
say that holodeck program Herrick keeps deleting.
The only thing that carries Gregory through anything is his obsession with the captain.
Yeah, but it saved our ass. I mean, this unhealthy like fascination with the captain. I don't think he would have fought as hard. I think he's like, I gotta get back to the captain.
Going.
If this is what I'm dealing with, the captain. Oh no, I mean, and then he
Well-
just muscled through.
Keep in mind, Gregory was not gone after, was mauled by spiders, and then still fixed the plasma relays.
Yeah.
WWCD, what would Captain do?
I love that character so much. Now, was that from the first episode, like the
lights
very
his
first
little-
episode?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he lights his little Lockstead votive candle.
Yeah.
Wait, what was from the first episode?
Gregory. He was
Yeah.
from the very first.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like
he was the very
yeah,
first
'cause that's-
ensign.
That was the right.
I
he came
created
down with
one
this-
ensign with like an original name, and then I just started using names in chat. So, Ensign
that's so
Gregory
good.
was your starting ensign, and you've managed to keep him alive against all odds.
Well, he kept himself
I'm
alive.
so
One of these
happy.
days, Ensign Gregory is going to die.
I'm okay.
No.
I mean,
One of
Never.
these days, Ensign Gregory will die.
We'll find a way to permanently upload him to the holodeck thing, so he'll always
The
be there.
captain-
Replaced by his
survive
brother,
this.
Ensign
The cap-
Gregory.
I was gonna say the captain's gonna have tea with himself, just with a tear in his eye. Going, this is what Gregory did.
Just a singular tear. He's like, I ignored him, and he was my favorite. You don't know what you had until it's gone.
Gregory's not dead. I'm fine, Captain. Oh.
Oh, what I
Get out
meant
of
to
my
say
room.
was, get back to work, nerd.
Get back to
Stupid.
work. Still, I'm not crying. You're crying.
There were a couple different ways this episode could have ended. If you guys had decided not to go to the planet and instead had escorted them to Risa, I definitely would have let you guys go to Risa and then have this whole
Oh,
adventure
man.
happen there.
Damn it.
But I would have been pregnant.
Yeah. It would have
That's
been
not
awful.
our problem, Belmont.
It would have been awful.
Well, between quarantining an extremely dangerous planet and saving others from having to go through that same horror, or we go to Risa.
Gender reveal spiders.
I
I
love.
love. Go ahead, please.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the fact that the child is an abomination that probably just wouldn't make it. It's
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
awful.
I love that. You're like, hey, yeah, the boys in the lab been running some numbers.
The thing is, it sounds like bullshit from the captain's point, because this is like what the Wayfinder, a
Yeah,
trading
yeah.
vessel.
Yeah.
What lab boys do they have on there other than
Lab
like relaying back to their people?
Yeah,
They're like,
just
it's probably
relaying
gonna
back
be-
to their people, collecting
Probably bad.
scientific journals.
You see
Well,
them now with their coffee mug with their hand at their hip, and just like,
do you guys remember, what was it, Galaxy Quest?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Remember when they were, the engineer called in when the engine room is basically exploding and, like, he's talking with the 3 engineers calmly behind him. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
they say that it's not going to make it. If the ship's going to break up if we just, we need to. That's how
that
I
what they
imagine,
were-
like, yeah.
It's,
The scientist said, he, like, looks over. She's like, yeah, they said, yeah.
it's gonna rip right out of him. It's gonna
Those-
be a mess.
It's,
Yeah,
it's not good.
Can I just say really quickly what an amazing idea it was to get the tether from the EVA suits? What
the
a
only thing I could
great
think of.
fucking idea that was. It was perfect. It was the
Thanks.
best callback you could have made.
I
That was
appreciate
awesome.
it. It was seat of the pants because I was like,
I didn't even want to make Ram roll for it. That was perfect.
That's great.
Just let you have that one. That's great.
Glad to help. You're welcome. You remember that, Commander Herrick?
What?
I don't remember that. I said, you remember that. I saved your life.
Mm-hmm. We'll weigh that against every insubordination report he's ever taken. And
Well, I'm not insubordinate. Well, recently I am. Okay. All right.
I don't know. You got super lippy with Herrick one episode, if I recall.
I did. That's true.
Sassy.
Yeah, you
That
got
is
like
true.
super. Everyone's so sassy with Herrick. Like he has no authority on this goddamn
I mean,
ship.
honestly, with Vulcans, it happens so often too. The dead level that they're supposed to be at, I really think humans just have no idea how to deal with it. They just don't know how to deal with it. And they're like, is he being an asshole? Is he not putting as much, I do love that about Vulcans. Just the
I just love that nobody went after Gregory.
Well, I was preoccupied with the captain.
Yeah, Lieutenant Ram, you had the perfect opportunity to just destroy everyone on the ship and assume control. You had the
King of the
ideal.
spiders.
I've had many opportunities to do that.
I'd like Spider God.
King of the spiders.
oh no.
Long live the king.
I'm the captain now. Look at me.
There will be security under my new empire.
Now we
British
shall
rule
have
once more.
peace.
I was amazed also at how quickly the show went off the rails in the very, very beginning. I said you're going to a methane world and immediately, Far Planet! We're going to Fart World!
Are we being
Yeah.
punished with farts? I think
yeah.
we
It was
are.
punished. It seemed suspicious at first.
Portobello World.
God
Go
damn.
as far away as possible from the neutral zone to a methane planet. It's like,
To farts. Neutral zone to farts.
Well, next episode you'll be dealing with the repercussions, the ramifications of the political sphere from Deep Space 7.
oh boy.
7,000.
Sorry, Deep Space 7000.
That's cooler.
We're gonna go around and give everybody a little shout out really quickly. Thank you all so much for being here. Before we do, I'd like to remind everyone that Fable Scraps loves having Twitch viewers while we do these shows live. We also have our VODs available here on Twitch and on YouTube. Additionally, we have our podcasts uploaded to Spotify and Stitcher. You can follow our community at fablescraps.com/discord and get our going live notifications at twitter.com/fablescraps. Without further ado, Captain Lockstead, aka Fist of the Walrus.
Hello, I'm Fist of the Walrus, and I played Captain Lockstead today. I had a great time this episode. I didn't expect it to go that way at all. I thought there would be like another connection with through the beginning, but then like it was like a red herring. Because then you'd go to the planet and then something completely different was going on. I loved it. It was awesome. That the fact that we could have gone over to Ryza. That was an option. I love that. I love the fact that there was like so many choices, like so many routes we could have gone, but I think we chose the better route, which was preventing other people from going to that awful spider planet. And I'm also glad that Lieutenant Ram didn't decide to become king of the spiders. And please
Came close.
Not yet, anyway.
What a data! I was tempted for about like 3.2 seconds. Which
I ran the simulations. I calculated it in my head. I would have grown bored of it after a couple of months, so I decided not to. A better opportunity will surely come up. But,
Oh my god.
yeah, you can catch me over Twitch, Twitter, Fist of the Walrus, primarily roleplay, and every once in a while I do a little variety. I had a great time. A fantastic episode, Nicotine. It was amazing.
Thanks. Y'all are so good. You're such a good crew. Always making good decisions. Except for Belmont.
Well, look, I didn't make that decision.
It was a
okay,
gender
that
reveal
decision
party.
was
Sure.
I mean,
Commander Herrick, aka Lock the Raven.
Hi, I'm Lock the Raven. I play Commander Herrick, aka me. I also play Ohm 13 on Fable Scraps' other show, Doomlore, on Fridays. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lock the Raven, spelled like it sounds.
Thank you so much, Locke. Next up is Aaron Black, Lieutenant Commander Belmont.
Hi, I played Belmont, who was Perginat during this episode.
Gregnant.
Super great. Gregnant. Fregnat.
Pegrant?
Pregnant. So, yeah, it was a fantastic episode. I really loved the whole flow of it. I don't want Gregory ever to die. I'm a writer and author. If you want to know more about that, you can find me over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes. But other than that, yeah, I had a fucking blast. Well done, Nikki.
Thanks.
Well done.
I had one goal for this episode, and it was to make
Belmont pregnant.
It was to make Belmont being pregnant the lesser of the two problems you had to face.
It really was. Fucking spider monster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Next up is Enovan, Lieutenant Ram.
Pregnant?
Hello there, I'm Enovan, a streamer here on Twitch. Typically, I stream roleplay games and some variety games too. You can find me at twitch.tv/Enovan, that's ENEVUN.
Thank you so much, Enovan. My name is Nicotine. I'm one of the people here at Fable Scraps. You can support our channel by subscribing, giving bits, or by donating. !coin will get you that link. We'll be back on Friday with our Friday show, Doomlore, a 40K story. That show is going to be wrapping up soon, so be sure to check it out for the what might be the finale, maybe getting close to the finale. It's getting there. You can find us here at Star Trek Adventures Loveless every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. Here at twitch.tv/FableScraps. Thank you all so much. We'll be back next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Oh, before we go, thanks again to Fist for the Prime sub and for Table Story for them wonderful raid. Bye, everyone. Bye.